Have you ever looked back and realised the person making today's decisions would have disturbed the person you used to be? Not shocked them, not surprised them. Because there was a time when certain lines felt immovable. Certain behaviours felt unthinkable. Certain compromises felt impossible. Yet here you are, not arriving all at once, arriving gradually. The transformation never announced itself. It arrived disguised as adoption. The first compromise demanded an explanation. The second required less. The third barely required one at all. Eventually, the behaviour stopped feeling foreign. It started feeling familiar. This is where moral deterioration becomes truly dangerous. The person's no longer protecting a secret. They are protecting a replacement identity. The original self still exists somewhere beneath the surface. Occasionally it speaks, usually late at night, usually during silence, usually when distraction temporarily fails. It remembers promises, standards, convictions, warnings. But another voice has become stronger, a colder voice, a tragic voice, a voice that measures outcomes rather than principles, a voice that asks not whether something is right, but whether it can be managed, whether it can be hidden, whether it can be justified. The personality begins reorganizing around preservation. Relationships become tools. Trust becomes conditional. People become assets, threats, obstacles, or opportunities. The corruption's no longer merely influencing behaviour. It is influencing perception. And this is why moral bankruptcy often appears intelligent from the outside. The person can sound calm, reasonable, confident, even persuasive. Yet, beneath the surface, an entire internal architecture is being constructed around maintaining a version of reality that cannot survive exposure. The tragedy deepens because the person increasingly mistakes adaptation for growth. They call it maturity. They call it wisdom. They call it realism. But what they are often witnessing is conscious being replaced by calculation. And calculation has no neutral stopping point. It always wants another compromise, another exception, another justification, another accommodation. The old discomfort becomes weaker, the new identity becomes stronger, and soon the person can barely remember where the descent began. Only that life now depends upon maintaining something that never should have existed, and that is the hidden horror. Because the greatest deception's not convincing others. The greatest deception is waking up inside a false version of yourself and calling it who you are.